we have lined up, and Sneaky, we got no time for introductions because we're straight thrust into this pistol round.
Yeah, actually, we're straight thrust into the bomb site. B&E have the plant down, and nobody's even taken a lick of damage. Nobody's even seen each other yet, but the first nade rattles on down. When Flatro taking a bit of a hit there. Oh my goodness me. So is Bumych and Forrester. Travis trades back for one. 1WIN the clear favourites here, but not on the pistol. Sceneri taps away for another. It's very intense on this bomb site right now. Travis's dual Berettas trying to do it all with them. Manages to find 3 kills. But Sceneri and Juan Flatro, they just bide their time. They jiggle each corner. And they now know Travis isn't on the bomb. He's got no defuse kit. Maybe he kills Juan Flatro here, but otherwise Travis close but no cigar with his 3 dual Beretta kills. Oh, and Juan Flatro, that was saucy.
Man, I just want to talk about those 1x bet odds for a moment because those are...
Nickelback sprints through a smoke, spams on down. Will not be able to find anybody though, which is unfortunate for him. But Nickelback goes back to second servings. Juan Flatro taken down. And now Deco and Forrester in towards middle. Didn't get naded, but apparently the nade does no damage. Thankfully, Rigon does. And
yeah, a significant amount of damage. Has to do more though, but unfortunately gets cut down by Deco. Synopsis, the next man up to the plate. And he'll suffer the same fate. Beautiful work coming through from Deco, not with his desired gun, but still very effective.
I was going to say, that was fantastic from Deco. A 3k in total, big multi-frag in towards the red room. It actually looked like the trading game was going pretty well for both sides up until Deco takes the mantle into his own hands. GXX, oh, if he'd have found that kill, maybe a bit of rigor room. But I realise now that Deco is still alive on 3 HP down at the bottom there. A 1v4 seems quite ambitious. This just needs to be the AWP save. And that will not be allowed. Travis, nice swing. Juan Flatro could drop an AWP, but the main problem here is Sceneri has 1.6k.
AKs across the board, a Desert Eagle as well. So the buy looks alright, that's not the problem. Utility is fairly light though. Congregating around this B site does look like this is going to be their final destination.
Yeah, fun franchise, but oh my god, GXX? Okay, he just spams down Travis through the wall. No vision required apparently. Molotov put down by Deco, but Deco gets butchered by Sceneri. This is a massive start to the round for B&E. And Forrester, 0-4 right now, goes for the wallbang spam, or goes for the smoke spam there. But Rigon immediately claps back. Nickelback only good for a single kill. Call it. That's a save one when it has to be. That is a sensational T-round for B&E.
So well worked, just in terms of how they pick and choose the fights, the frags they find, and then the control that they take thereafter. I mean, this is looking like the B&E we know and love. And we haven't really seen them too much in the past few weeks, not in the start of CS2 or the end of CSGO. They've decided against making any changes, and that's something I've spoken about in the casts gone by with B&E. Yeah, absolutely. They get the sticker money for both the team and the individual signatures as well. But everyone's like, oh no, B&E, they aren't getting an org, no one's signing them. Nah, mate, I think they're pretty happy right now, 3 or 4 majors in a row. Either way, they're looking pretty happy on the server as well. If they win this round, they break that CT side economy, and then they're really starting to dance their way through this T side.
However, Travis ensures that he wins that tango towards the top of ramp, and that's actually gone catastrophically badly for Bad News Eagles. Yeah, single kill.
You know, 1WIN haven't lost a CS2 best of 3 yet.
Oh, really? That's wild.
Yeah, they have not lost a single CS2 best of 3. In fact, the last best of 3 that they lost was 8 weeks ago against virtus.pro. That was the results on LAN I reckon you were talking about, as we do see B&E thriving on the force buy. They're just getting all the kills. I say they, it's actually Rigon. Multi-kill coming through from him, and that A bomb site's completely open for business.
Yeah, the A bomb site is not the problem though. The bomb being dropped towards double doors is. Travis attempts to hold it off. Almost actually a very nice spray onto Synopsy there, but Bumych also goes down instantaneously. Now, this should be a pretty easy round win up against the Pistols. If they don't go B... Oh, they needed to check that corner, and Synopsy doesn't, but gets the frag anyway. That is a disgusting little kill.
Should never have gotten that frag. He even gets an upgrade to an M4 as well, and takes full control of the A bomb site. B&E are just moving seamlessly across the map right now. Nice flash from Nickelback. Would have loved another gun though. The USP... And he's still able to get a kill. Wait, he does so much damage. Forrester capitalizes on all that work coming through from...
Okay, GXX, can you clear the last angle? No, you can't. 1WIN up onto 3, as that is a ridiculous round from Forrester.
And they still are in control, but doesn't look nearly as good as it would have. Either way, 1WIN with the spring in their step now, looking to try and take the fight to B&E, trading blows. I mean, 1WIN have looked to be very proactive on the CT side. How many opening fights have we seen just breaking out in the first 15-20 seconds?
Yeah, a fair few.
Been like a blockbuster map so far, man.
Honestly, I'm enjoying the pace of it. I've had to sit through a lot of big recently, and they are quite the opposite.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. Big also losing to 9 Pandas, who was up next.
But then they did win a final yesterday against Spirit.
I don't understand Big, man. I guess their playstyle works a lot better against some CIS teams rather than others, but at the same time...
No Hyperia. Either way, this is a big clutcher attempt coming through. 4-1 flat through 1 versus 2. He peeks into both of them. And it wasn't a great start to the round for 1WIN. I think they fell 4 versus 3, but they just kept up the aggression and they smothered
one time.
Or I've never seen any live before. You know, it's just, you know, done them for set pieces, set work in English at school.
Quite like a bit of Hamlet as Juan Fletcher and Synopsy quite like a bit of Deagling. Oh, Synopsy bags another. It's a 3 versus 1 right now. Deco has it all to do, and Deco will strike for 2 of them.
Just trying to desperately locate Rigon, who's in towards Donut. Here's the steps, and Deco's a dead man.
I love how Rigon plays that clutch, though. Smoking off towards Donut and then hiding behind your own smoke. Deco
at their disposal. Oh, bumych is in a key position right now. And there we go. I don't know why B&E have decided to go all the way back towards B when they had full control of A and the bomb was just outside of A main. Feels like they've overthought this one, and that might cost them the entire round.
bumych has actually been drawn away, though, back into the depths of CT. GXX, if he found that kill, would have made life a lot easier for his teammate in Sceneri, but Sceneri does still have a very winnable 1v2, and that winnable 1v2 is immediately dispatched off by bumych. Okay, a flashbang on Sceneri. As, okay, 1WIN. Pace in towards middle appears to be the play. As Synopsy getting ready to round that totem. Finds the first under Forrester, but Deco responds immediately. GXX, though, pushes up, and Deco weirdly confident that nobody is going to push up through Donut, despite not being able to clear it. Gets headshotted as a punishment. Nickelback goes straight on in for Rigon. Flying headshot there, but Sceneri's dualies just too much ammo, too quick a fire rate, but Travis and bumych now a 2 versus 3 as they've just taken the entirety of B, but don't have the bomb to plant.
Oh, bumych trying to swing with Travis, and they will indeed make it work. I thought they were a bit disconnected initially because bumych swings up before Travis, and then he goes down after just getting the 1 kill, but Travis has no problem in finishing off the job.
Been playing like he used to, and he currently sits 5-9 as the supposed star player of B&E. Synopsy, hold on a minute, that's a 2K spray down he's able to get away with. Monster stuff towards middle, as Travis finally trades back, but that really complicates matters for the side of 1WIN.
Yeah, they really need these players coming up through from B ramp to get work done, and unfortunately for Forrester, he'll lose his life out, and Nickelback suffers the same fate. It's only Travis now left remaining, and they have an inclination as to where he is. That's why Sceneri just holds his passive angle, spots Travis out, and that means the round is now as good as done. B&E just dealing with all the threats being thrown at them. Nothing aggressive from them at all on the CT side, quite a contrast to what we saw from 1WIN on their CT side, but B&E just lock it down on the bomb sites, lock it down top middle. Deep passive angles being held by them.
50 seconds on the clock. They got a Molotov, 3 smokes, and it would be a good idea to use one of them towards ramp right now. Sceneri spots presence, Forrester charges forward. The Molotov splits the offensive, and it does actually come down to a 1 versus 2 here. Nickelback decides to run into Fire and Flame in order to grab the bomb, but he has
Rigon. Leaving it so late. Maybe he collected the kit, so the extra seconds taken to gain that kit there maybe make the difference when it comes through for the retake, but he's lost his teammates out in the meantime, and now it's down to Rigon. He does have a smoke to work with as well. Nickelback just tucks himself in behind the box, waiting, patiently forcing Rigon to make the next move. Smoke gonna get dropped on the bomb, and that prompts the peek out of Nickelback. I love that so much, Nikki. When you're the player, the CT hiding in the post plant, and you hear the smoke grenade being dropped, while it's still being dropped on the ground, that's when you swing and peek, because you know at that point the T player is going to be either looking to get on the bomb or force a fight. They lost the anti-eco.
Sure, yeah. And then they did win one back immediately with only Deagles. That's true. But then they lost the one after that, and that's sort of when things started to spiral as Rigon... Oh my god, the shadows are painfully bad on Ancient right now, aren't they? He just has information that there are 3 players in A main without ever spotting a single player. Either way, 4v2 right
Remember, now you've got essentially 4 avenues of entry. You've got Temple, CT, Donut, and A main. That means that BNE have to be worried about all 4 different angles. There's only 3 players. Okay, but now that bumych has gone down, there's practically no chance. He needed to activate and catch somebody off from Temple. Deco left alone 1v3. Low HP on 2 of these players, and it makes sense for him to go for this. Even if he can just find kills, that would still certainly make it worth it. But with the molly in play, he'll head for the hills and BNE re-level up the scoreline.
It feels weird saying the Bad News Eagles are in a deficit right now after the amazing start that they were able to put together. Echo.
Just say, next year's edition. Sure. If I survive the walk, you know.
I mean, yeah, I've heard Africa's a pretty gnarly place.
It gets wild. Either way, might be one of the safest places in the world to be right now, as we do see this round breaking out. 4 versus 3 man advantage for BNE as they look to get a round lead once again. And Juan Flatru, I was going to say playing for info, but that's going to cost him his head.
And why? But it's all up to GXX at the moment, and he's going to need some alleviation from this pressure. The nade blows up the smoke, but it's too early to catch him on the cross. Synopsy, though, massive kill found, will be swapping positions with his teammate as GXX goes for a blind shot through the smoke. It's not going to land as Deco and Forrester land the plant, but can they win the post plant? Synopsy, 1 HP, snatched away. Rigon, another frag on back. Deco, a 1v2. Now, sang the youngsters' praises, but Rigon is able to cut him down, and BNE actually able to regain their lead. Okay, GXX, this is an important one. Oh no, he whips out a nade to try and dispel the smoke. Travis doesn't give a damn. Travis, so much damage on the Mac-10. Forces Synopsy and Rigon into their hovels. Travis charges forward. Rigon will be holding for him, but it doesn't matter. Travis is doing it all. The Mac-10, so much influence in the round, but Synopsy knocks him down along with Deco, but there's just no chance of him going for this retake on his own. Surely not. I mean, he is pushing the smoke. It is a 1v1. If he kills Nickelback, there's actually a chance of him winning the round, but bumych too fast on the rear flank, and with that, 1WIN find themselves 10.
They then get map points in the dying stages of the map on their opponent's map pick, and they're just moving into the A bomb site with pace right now. Rigon playing around the fringe of the smoke, rattling off the shots, not going to connect. Forrester will punish. Nickelback already assumes full control of Donuts, and this round is over before it even began for BNE.
This is massive stuff here for 1WIN. Equalising the scoreline again. In the 22nd round of play, Scenari, big headshot onto Deco, but again, it doesn't matter. It's just exits here. They need to stay alive, and they need to desperately, but Travis doesn't give a damn. Snatches away another frag onto Scenari, another rifle removed. They kill all of them. Bad News Eagles have got no buy to deny 1WIN 12.
How much more do BNE persist with this is the question. You've got Travis who's now seeking refuge in the smoke. Sub 50 seconds on the clock now as Juan Flatru. He's going to get forced on here, man. He's decided to hang around, and that's going to cost him his life. Hang around for way too long and find out. Scenario next man. No, he looks back at the worst possible moment. It's a 5v2, a 5v1, and that is the job done. BNE have floundered.
1WIN, it's a flawless round to close, and we mentioned Bad News Eagles struggling to close out maps in their favor. That is just such a rude way to end things. I can't believe to join him here, and this might be something that gets overlooked as Deco charges forward, finds the first great 90-degree flick from Juan Flatro. Rigon finds one as well. Does the 4-man stack really farming up a bit of a storm here? Soon as I say that, bumych and Nickelback find one back apiece. It's a 2-on-2. Nickelback continues to apply pressure, but it's bumych to find that kill onto Rigon. And there we have it. 1WIN led in the charge by their IGL of bumych. Pull off the perfect distraction for now as he lobs util up the ramp. Juan Flatro does chip him down fairly nicely. Nickelback finds Synopsy in the meantime, though, and that's a problem again for BNE. Nickelback flying on through, shoots a little too early, hadn't regained his aim, as Scenari doubles up and does somehow make this round winnable. Juan Flatro now aware of bumych's position as the IGL drops a Molotov towards CT and alleviates some of the pressure, actually gets back to the site itself, and he can stick this plant if he wants to. Really nicely covered by Forrester as Juan Flatro now a 1 versus 2 finds the first. Bumych sitting pretty round that corner. Who is going to strike first and harder? Bumyc spotted on Flatro. It should be a freebie, and there we have it, a 1v2 clutch, and that's exactly what B&E needed.
Oh man, we have coming into this one.
Yeah, it's a rough one, isn't it? Oh god, Travis had called the save, but Synopsy doesn't want to. And will deal with Nickelback, but Forrester shortly after sends him to the Shadow Realm, and they're still going to be fighting this, and I just don't like it. GXX surely doesn't go for this as well.
What?
Okay, I would be mistaken. As after the Malta-finals, it seems.
Yeah, it's been a brutal and bumpy road, and the problem is the major's so far away, so it's a long time before they get back to that major circuit. 5 versus 3, they're in a good position this round. GXX with the AWP walk into Bumyc. No! You blink and you miss it. 3 frags come through in such quick succession. There was a...
As Rigon still holds towards middle, but his attention's been drawn elsewhere. It's a freebie for Bumyc. Look at how well rehearsed 1WIN look. The timings are perfection. As Scenari, if you go for this, I'm actually going to get so mad at you. He goes for the first kill onto Bumyc. That should be an indicator that the AK save is enough. And I feel like he's probably... No, he's going for it, Hayes. He's actually going for it. Scenari, the confidence of a madman. No holds barred, sees the head of Nickelback. Misses all of his shots, runs out of ammo. Deco probably could have swung there, and he will swing, gets a free kill. Bad news, Eagles, what the hell are you doing?
You keep them so rare.
Shit, he's spitting face right now, guys. This is... If you came here for CS, you're sorely mistaken. We're teaching you economics now. And I'll see you in the meantime. We'll teach Bumyc a lesson, but Bumyc just the IGL is 11-3. It's like watching him run Pop Dog every round on Train back when Navi used to play it and just farm up every opposition. It's great to see from him. And yes, I also miss Train and Navi, but Travis, that is a monster 3K. How are they ahead again? It's crazily good from 1WIN. And I said they look like the convincing one coming onto Vertigo. They look like the one who had it. Yeah, appreciate the things you have when you have them.
Exactly, bro.
Hello, Scenari. That's a saucy 5-7 kill. Now, I did rule B&E out of this round, Hayes, but it is a 5v3, and they've lost a lot of 5v3s this map already. So it's definitely not said and done, but if Travis goes down here to the MP9, then there is a real chance. Travis, though, deals with it promptly, almost dies to the fire, though, and at some point, time's going to become an issue. Well, apparently not in this round, as they just charge out to white box. No holds barred as Travis. That is saucy. GXX removed. The swing comes in. Scenari goes 1-for-1 with Travis. Travis and Forrester do it all. And the 5v3 means nothing. 1WIN haven't just won the half, but they've bludgeoned it to death.
Well, there we go. You've got the sauce now.
Wow, that is some... Oh, that is some taste. Delicious.
Eat that up, Sneaky.
Oh, yeah.
Deco, he's just fed one flat through the P90.
Oh,
Force
no.
fed.
And the P90 goes down again. GXX will
But
get
it's fine, because they get
but...
the AWPer.
Yeah, they get the AWPer. It's all good for 1WIN. It's all good in the hood. As B&E on the flip side, maybe not so much. And obviously, we're going to need to see something flashy here as Rigon does actually catch the mid player. Bumyc still going to land the headshot. Nickelback as well. Oh, God. B&E, they need more than CPR. They need Jesus at this stage. Scenari takes down Bumyc eventually. Swings onto the bomb site because saving is not allowed. If you're playing for B&E, you can't save. You must die every single round.
They still want to force the issue. They flag through these smokes right now, pushing into the T's. It could be a problem. You're giving the fights up to 1WIN right now. They want these fights because they want to try and recover the round. So they're happy to have these contests. A 5v2 reads a lot more one-sided than a 3v2, that's for sure. 1WIN have reduced it back down, and they will continue to whittle down the numbers. GXX is towards headshot. Forrester gonna peek out and get that kill. GXX caught napping. And where have B&E gone?
Oh dear. Scenari. Second defuse stick as well. Oh, Nickelback. Why aren't you peeking? There we go. Eventually deals with Scenari as 1WIN find 10 rounds on the board. Bad news. Eagles are just bad without the news.
And it really sucks to see, man. These guys were like the poster boys of Passion Counter-Strike, you know? Defying the odds.
Oh, God. Scenari just
no.
kills Synopsy.
If things aren't bad enough, right?
No. Hey, this is just hard to watch at this point, let alone cast. Is what more can I say other than one win go brrr. Well, GXX has found Deco at least. 2 on 2.
Keep pushing though, right? Surely.
It's winnable. They've got information off the back of that swing. Nickelback.
Nickelback has to retake.
kill.
Are you guys aware of the fact that you're defending the bomb site right now?
Oh god.
Rigon's run out of ammo.
Oh.
Sneaky, why are they pushing Nickelback like that? What on earth is going on? Take 1 win streak to 14 best of 3 wins. Nickelback resides top of the smoke. Couple shots through that smoke, gets a kill. A lot of damage done as he fades back. Needs his teammates to step in here. Not looking good initially.
Sorry, even my internet gave up on B&E for a second. There I am back, as is Deco. Deco doubles up. How is this a 2v1? Rigon is barely alive as well. They can just run through onto the site, and Rigon's a dead man. He is so low HP. Travis and Bumich have a crossfire. Bumich has been spotted, but so has Rigon. That is a 30.